For many people, depression is just a concept which does not exist in reality. But to tell you the truth, depression is real, and it has many, many victims across the globe. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Brainy Peach. Today we'll talk about the things which depressed people know all too well. So without any further delay, let's get started. Number 1. Constant low mood. Everyone has good days and bad days. Everyone has mood swings. But when it is your bad mood and it does not swing to a good mood, that means you are suffering from depression. A sad or depressed mood may make someone feel empty, sad, and hopeless. Depression can also result in outbursts of anger. People suffering from depression often feel numb. They feel it very hard to emotionally react towards events happening in their surroundings. Number 2. Loss of interests in things you once enjoyed. You often hear depressed people saying the phrases, "What's the point?" or "Why bother?" Well, that's because they lose interest in almost everything. Even daily routine works may seem illogical to them. Say you play football or make sketches as your hobby, but if you're suffering from depression, then you won't find any of it interesting. Agostino de Bartolome, a victim of depression and an Italian professional footballer, shot himself in the face while fighting depression in the spring of 1994. Number 3. Feeling guilty, hopeless, or worthless. If you're feeling guilty or hopeless or worthless, there could be two possibilities. Number 1 is that you have realized that you waste a lot of time and you need to be serious about your life now. But the second possibility is that you could be suffering from depression. The two possibilities can be differentiated by your thought processes. If you're guilty about something that you have done wrong and willing to correct it, then that's a realization. But if you're guilty over something and you are constantly blaming yourself for it, and you're just stuck in those thoughts and you have absolutely no will to come out of those thoughts, then my friend, you're suffering from depression for sure. Number 4. Not in a mood for sex. One might wonder that sex is a physical need for your body. What does it have to do with your mental state? Well, ask depressed people. They literally question what's the point of doing sex. Depressed people have nearly dead sexual desires. They have no motivation to engage themselves with someone in an emotional or physical manner. This often leads to more feeling of worthlessness, especially when your partner fails to understand why you don't feel like being intimate anymore. According to a study in 2018, 62.5% of the men who suffer from depression have problems with sexual functioning. Yes, all of those sound bad, but stay till the end of the video to find out how people find suicide as an escape when they're suffering from depression. Number 5. Decreased energy, fatigue, and tiredness. If you're feeling fatigued or tired, you may be overworked from work or may have caught a disease, or you might be suffering from sleep deprivation. But there's a huge chance that you might be suffering from depression as well. Depressed people often feel pain in their bones, stomach, and other parts of their body. They often vomit when in the worst-case scenarios. For depressed people, it's like their life is paused. They find no motive for anything. Everything is boring for them and slowed down for them. This might sound weird, but depression does have a lot more impact than just on your mind. If you've made it till here, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also press that bell icon. Number 6. Difficulty in concentrating, remembering, or making decisions. To describe in simpler words, a depressed person can't think straight. Their concentration span is reduced to the lowest level. You might have seen people saying that, "I forgot why I came here." This most commonly happens to people suffering from depression. They have such a low concentration span, they can't even concentrate on their decisions or body movements or even remembering something. Talking of decisions, many people have low decision-making power just like a depressed person. With so much fog of thoughts in their mind, they just can't seem to think straight and make a decision. Number 7. Trouble sleeping. This is so common among depressed people. Either you sleep so early or so late. Either you sleep too much or you don't sleep at all. You can feel fresh with almost zero sleep and can feel tired even after 10 hours of sleep. Imagine a person with a baggage of thoughts in his mind suffering from sleep deprivation as well. Disastrous. I mean, sleep deprivation itself seems scary, but sleep issues in depression? Oh boy, it's painful to even imagine. Number 8. Changes in appetite. In depression, you are never in the mood to do anything. If you're hungry, you may prefer to stay hungry rather than getting up from your bed and eating something. You might crave your favorite food, and if you don't get it, you'll stay hungry. Or in the worst case, you can decide not to eat because you're angry with someone. I mean, food is food. You eat for yourself and shouldn't stop eating because of someone. All of this bad behavior with the food can make you weak, sick, and can make you lose weight. Losing weight can open doors for new diseases and can make your looks less appealing, which will of course result in being depressed again. So whatever happens, don't be in a bad relationship with food. Number 9. Irritability. Having depression is tiring and exhausting for the mind and body. You become less tolerant of people's behaviors and can get easily irritated and short-tempered. Lashing out on loved ones without any reason and later regretting it and making yourself more depressed is very common in depression. Number 10. Suicidal thoughts or attempts. Sadly, in many parts of the world, depression is not even considered a real thing, whereas it's so real that people kill themselves to escape depression. This extreme happens when you find no reason to be alive. You feel so useless and worthless that your life doesn't seem interesting to you anymore. Or in some cases, by suiciding, people punish themselves for something bad that they've done. In any of these wild thoughts, desires, and symptoms, you could be suffering from depression. Depression is real, and you shouldn't just let it go. You should consult an expert and talk them through all of your conditions. With that being said, I hope that no one suffers from depression. Well, that was it for today. Thanks for sticking till the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to press that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. And tell me what you think about depression in the comment section below. I'll meet you in the next video with some more amazing content. Till then, take care and goodbye.